Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. I'm Kat and this is Catadactyl. And today I'm going to be talking about my most anticipated reads for March and April. So a few of these books I'm sure you've heard, they've been all over BookTube, and I hope a few of them you haven't heard about. So without further ado, let's go ahead and get into it. So the first book on this list is coming out March 1st and it is Sal by Mick Kitson. And in this book, we follow Sal, who is a young girl who has been planning for over a year to run away into the wilderness. So she has stolen maps, bought knives, got a compass, learned how to pitch a tent, learned how to start a fire, learned how to kill and skin animals, all so that she can protect her younger sister Peppa from a man who is hurting both of them. So when I heard the synopsis of this book, I was like, what's that? Echoes of My Absolute Darling? Yes, please. So my love for My Absolute Darling has led me to read some books and buy some books that are very similar. Basically, young girl, wilderness journey, being a badass in general. Those are kind of like the guidelines. Oh, in general, effed upness. So those are the general guidelines. So anything where I'm like, oh, sounds like My Absolute Darling. Yes, please. Please give it to me. Yes. Okay, so the next book on this list comes out March 6th, and it comes as no surprise. It is The Children of Blood and Bone by Tomi Adeyemi, which is the first of the Legacy of the Orisha. Sorry, I had to look because the words are difficult. And this book is on almost everyone's most anticipated list, I think, and for good reason. So we follow Zelly, a girl who is living in a world that was once magical, but then the king decided to kind of ban magic and kill all the magi, one of which was her mother, who could summon spirits from the dead. So we, in the present day, are seeing Zelly have the chance to bring magic back. She is discovering her own powers and also trying to help the people around her, possibly overthrowing the government, and also dealing with the feelings of people that she interacts with. So I am really anticipating this book. I hope it is amazing, and I cannot wait to hear things about it. Okay, and the next one is a Little Mermaid retelling, and oh man. As someone who has a degree in marine biology and is a dive master and just has a great love for mermaid, sirens, anything under the ocean at all, ever, period, stop. Oh my god, this book just sounds so amazing. It's also out March 6th and it is To Kill a Kingdom by Alexandra Christo. So we follow Princess Lyra, who is princess siren royalty, and she is extremely lethal. Now she has 17 hearts of princes that she has killed because she absolutely despises humans and is extremely dangerous. So one day, through an awful twist of fate, she has to kill one of her own kind, and to punish her, her mother, the queen, decides to do the worst thing possible to her, which is to turn her into a human. And she has until the solstice to get the heart of the prince. But the prince is just not any weakling prince. He is a known siren killer. So I just cannot wait to read this book. I'm just so excited. Well, every book on this list I'm so excited, but I mean, like, especially this one because, oh my god, like lethal sirens and a siren hunting prince. I just can't wait. Oh my god. So I know that a bunch of people have also read this like for advanced review. So if you have, like, did you love it? Is it amazing? Please tell me. I'm so here for it. So the next book in this list is out April 10th and it is Circe by Madeline Miller. And in this we follow Cersei, who is a very strange child born to the Titans, and she is kind of ostracized by the gods because she doesn't exactly fit in. So she turns to the mortal realm for succor and support. She discovers that she does have a power, witchcraft, but Zeus is very threatened by her, so he banishes her to an island where she learns the ways of men and also how to tame beasts, and she hones her craft. And it is on this island where she encounters some of the most famous people from Greek mythos. So as she encounters these different people, a certain Olympian starts to notice her and starts to hate her. And so as she is pitted against this very, very powerful Olympian, she must decide who she loves and who she will stand for. And I cannot wait to read this book. Madeline Miller wrote The Song of Achilles, which last year was my #1 book of the entire year. Madeline Miller made me weep for hours. Like, I haven't cried so hard since I think I broke my hand. Like, oh my god, it was so good. And oh, I cannot wait. I cannot wait to read this book, and I hope it's amazing. I have seen some gorgeous covers, red with gold. Oh my goodness, it's just beautiful. So my next book on this list is out April 24th, and it is West by Carys Davies. And in this, we follow 35-year-old John Bellman, who is setting out on a wild frontier adventure from his Pennsylvanian small farm. He sets off on this doomed quest because he has heard tale of giant, colossal bones found in Kentucky. So he promises to his family and his young daughter Bess that he will be back within 2 years. And we also follow Bess, who is now left in the care of John's kind of eccentric and mean sister, Julie. So as the father is traveling to Kentucky to possibly find, I think, dinosaur bones, which is dope, we are also following Bess, who is trying to survive the struggles of being displaced in her own family, and she turns inward. So it's an outward journey and an inward journey at the same time. There's possibly dinosaurs, there's possibly wild adventures, and Bess is said to love the library. So there's a lot to love in this book, and I hope it is amazing. Okay, so also out April 24th is Sky in the Deep by Adrienne Young. And in this we follow Aylin, a 17-year-old warrior who fights with her clan. Her life is pretty simple yet brutal. Fight, kill everyone else, and stay alive. That is until the day where she is out on the battlefield and she sees something that should be pretty impossible. That her brother is fighting with the enemy clan. But that's impossible because she watched him die 5 years ago. Circumstances, things happen, and she is living with the enemy clan, and she is questioning everything she knew about them because she has hated them for so long. Over time, she realizes she must come to trust some of these people which she has hated her whole life in order to save herself and her clan. So what is that? Female main character in a Viking warring landscape. I'm so here for it, and I cannot wait to read it. So that finishes up my most anticipated list for March and April. Please let me know if you have any other really anticipated books, and I would love to hear about it. I always love hearing about new releases, and I'm really into basically everything. If it has some dark element, I'm probably going to love it even more, and I really enjoyed chatting with you guys. So if you like this video, please give it a thumbs up or hit the subscribe button. It would really mean a lot. And without further ado, I'm just gonna chat to you later. So yeah, bye, toodles!